like a beautiful day. Claire's telling Kevin he's so pretty. Murphy's here and Scott's on the way. Bella's here and JR too. The coffee's brewing just for you. We say, hey babe, take a walk on the zoo side. Say, hey babe, take a walk on the zoo side. Those Caucasian boys say, do, 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 do. On second thought, let the girls sing.
For the Z Morning Zoo, here's Loverboy.
Get out! Good morning from the Z Morning Zoo. Rise and shine with folks like you. Good morning from the Z Morning Zoo. I get up in the morning zoo. I get up with the morning up, with the morning up. Get up the morning zoo. The Z Morning Zoo on Z100.
Good morning. You got the out of control room at Z100?
Scott.
JP!
Hey, what's up, man?
Good morning, man. You sound down in the dumps.
Oh, man, Scott, I'm in a lot of trouble, Scott. A lot of trouble. I went to a masquerade party, Halloween. Everybody dressed up. And I picked up what I thought was a girl.
Yeah.
We eased over the next room and started making out. And I was checking out her body there with my hand.
Right.
Her anatomy. And I stopped, Scott. I said, sweetheart, what's that? She said, oh, I'm pregnant. I said, I believe it. The kid's arm's hanging out.
What'd you do then, man?
I said, girl, I hope I see you on the street, because if I do, I'm going to whoop my bus around and run you over, Jack.
I am listening to WHTZ, to the Z100 network.
The Z Morning Zoo.
Good morning. This is Z100.
Hello, Scott?
Mr. Leonard?
Hello, it's me, Scott. My name is Mick Leonard, and I always show up on time. And if I borrow money from your payback every time.
Mr. Leonard?
Huh?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing, Scott. I'm having a great time. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Mr. Leonard?
Oh, Scott?
I remember speaking with you just a little while ago. You were at your home, and you were getting ready to go and be involved in the big parade, and you were going to ride in the prize van, and you're supposed to be there at 10:30, and it's almost 10, and there's no word from you.
I'm not sure where I am. I'm over here at the South Street Seaport, Scott.
That's nowhere near the parade.
I don't know what happened. I lost the boogeyman hammer.
Boogeyman Bob and Greg the Hammer.
And Greg the Bob is gone.
Mr. Leonard, you don't... What the hell was that?
I don't know, Scott. I just was having some coffee this morning.
Oh, Mr. Leonard, if I recall, right before you left, I warned you not to partake in any alcoholic beverages. Now, you haven't...
No, Scott, just a little coffee.
Just a little coffee, huh?
Irish coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Me, Mr. Leonard, Assistant Public Service
Director.
It's me. Listen, don't put this on the air.
Too late.
Now, where are you again?
I'm off. Let me see. You know where I am? You know where I am? In front of the garden, Scott. Just outside the garden.
The garden?
Right.
You got to get over to 44th and 5th for the parade.
Oh, I got my shillelagh here, Scott.
You got your shillelagh?
One size fits all.
Oh, no.
That's a little hot. Irish joke.
That's enough. Clean it up, buddy.
Scott?
What?
Oh, Scott.
We got the green bagels to hand out from Linder's. We got everything. They got the little green hats. They got the Z shirts. They got orange slice. And the van is ready to go, and they're waiting for you right now. They're going to go along the parade route before the parade starts.
Right.
And you're supposed to be there.
Okay, tell them to meet me right here.
All right, now, wait a minute. Where are you again? Let me get it down.
I'm here at the Comic Exit off the NYC.
L-I-E?
All right. Remember, Rosie O'Grady's forever.
Mr. Leonard, please don't drink anything more. I'll send some.
No, Scott, I'm not even driving.
You're not even walking.
Thank God.
Tell everyone goodbye.
Goodbye, and may you live 200 years, and may I live 199 and one day, so I won't see you pass away.
Hello there. This is Frank Bartles. I'm standing here with my friend Ed James.
Oh.
Recently, after drinking about 5 6-packs of Bartles and James wine coolers, Ed and I stumbled onto something new. The Morning Zoo on Z100 with Scott Shannon and the Murph, FM 100.3. We found it quite entertaining and also amusing. Right, Ed? And as always, Shannon and the Murph, thank you for your support.
All right.
Thank you.
Good morning. You're on with Julian Lennon on Z100.
Hi, Julian.
Hi, how you doing?
I wanted to ask you about your video, Stick Around.
Yeah.
Like Michael J. Fox and Joe Piscopo and stuff. Are you friends with them? Like that they're in your video?
Come on, he knows everybody, babe.
Yeah, right. Well, actually, I'd met Michael J. Fox on the set of I Was on Solid Gold, and he was doing the Family Ties thing. So we asked if we could take a walk round, and we became good friends. And I just asked him, would he like to come down to see the video, shoot we were doing.
He didn't think about it too long, did he?
That's right.
Yeah, because that video is really good. I like it.
Thank you.
All right, we got to go. I got a contest for him. This is what we do. We're going to play a contest. We always give away shirts and albums and all that. We're going to give you an autographed Z shirt. All right, Julian Lennon from all the members of the Z. Can you play this contest with me? All right, this involves a little skill.
It does? Uh-oh.
All right, this is what you're going to do. It's a mystery voice contest. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, there's a mystery guest. You're one of our guests. Here's our other mystery guest. Good morning.
Yeah, Julian.
Hello?
Yeah, is it true that you drive your Jeep backwards through the streets of London? Is that true? Is it true that you, take over the marquee for, a week at a time in Los Angeles and your friends run wild through the hallways? Is that true?
Don't give him too much now, man. Who is that?
Dear me. I don't know.
Oh, no!
You swimming the floor at the marquee, put oil on your body and, talk to all the girls and stuff, but, have to use my name to get dates.
Damn.
Come on.
I'm thinking.
You should see how
it
ready
rings a bell.
Is this your pizza or what?
It might have been in one of your videos, man. Come on.
Hi, Joe.
Michael.
All right.
How you doing, man?
Oh, man.
How's it going?
Oh, good to hear from you.
I didn't know you were going to be here until the 16th or something.
Ah, well, where are you?
I'm
don't tell
right
me.
there on the corner of 62nd and Madison. Or 62nd and Columbus, not Madison.
You're in town?
Yeah, I'm working on a film.
Oh, good. Can we go for a drink tonight?
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. You got a couple dates? You got a date for me and my friend?
Well, we'll have a look around.
I think we can stir something up for you, Michael.
Yeah, I got to go to work, Julian, but can I talk to you? Or just leave a message to somebody out there and let you know where I am?
Yeah, sure.
Hold on, Michael. We'll be right with you, babe.
Okay.
Well, you're the worst. I give you a chance to win the Z shirt, but put Michael Fox on the phone and you blow it. Should we give it to him anyway? Yeah. Julian Lennon on the Zoo. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Julian Lennon, and you're listening to the Z Morning Zoo. Good morning from the Z Morning Zoo. Rise and shine with folks like you.
Hi, this is David Lee Roth, and on my right is Screaming Stevie Vai. Say hello, Stevie. Yeah, and on my left is bad bass man Billy Sheehan here.
Hello, New York City. What be happening today?
Whenever we're in New York, we listen to the fabulous Z100 because they got Shannon and the Murph and the whole zoo crew right here on the hot rockin', flame-throwing Z100. Look at him.
He was explosive in Rocky, a one-man wrecking crew in Rambo. Now, Sylvester Stallone is back in Coma.
Step to the rear of the elevator, sir.
Okay. Yo, Adrian, get in here. Yeah, come on.
What floor you want, sir?
Number 5. Oh, that music. What is it?
It's Light 106, sir.
Oh, that music. I hate it.
If Light 106 is the disease, Sylvester Stallone is the cure.
Mr. Salone, we've only got 2 small fillings today. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the music.
Oh no, that music! I hate it!
Light 106. It'll put you in a coma.
And now, the Japanese honeymooners, already in progress.
Konzuraku Sunsunai Notan. Kuno Shunti Igon Sorgelashda. Wonsu Pao Zoom Sunjalai.
¿Cómo se gusta más acá?
Vaishatsu Kinyan Mashta. Kinuot Mashti Kronjuduro. Sondirai. Sonbigo Onsula. Hondai. Honsalai. Tunai.
We got diamonds, well, happy boy. What's the Holy Ghost diamonds, well? What's the Holy Mashta? Oh, Holy Mashta? Oh.
Hi, this is Steve Perry of Journey, and I want my morning zoo.
Morning zoo. Where's my radio? Like you. Cup of coffee on the morning zoo. Ever Bentley will be with you. With you.
All I need is my morning zoo. All I need is the zoo. They got Shannon and Murphy too on the Z Morning Zoo.
Hi, this is Scott Shannon. You know, there's been plenty of great memories for us since we started the zoo here on Z100, but I think my favorite memory happened on June 25th, 1986. That was the day my little baby DJ Kathleen came into the world.
Yeah, and you left the zoo all alone with Murphy and Mr. Leonard.
Good morning. You've reached the top drawer, the very bottom floor of the Z Morning Zoo.
So I'd like to get out the way, Murph. Roll tape. Murph, I'm live here on the scene reporting from an unnamed Midtown Manhattan hospital.
Right?
Where at 2 a.m. this morning, Trish gave birth to an 8-pound, 10-ounce baby girl, Kathleen Hunter Shannon.
Mr. Leonard, you sound nervous and upset, man.
Murph, you don't know what I've been through.
I bet Scott was a nervous wreck.
He's a nervous wreck. Look at me. I was a mid-husband.
You were a mid-husband? Wait a minute.
I've been walking up and down, pacing the floor. Scott almost passed out. It was a natural birth.
Natural?
She was naturally screaming her head off.
No.
It's a beautiful baby girl. Kathleen's got big old blue eyes, too, just like her daddy.
How's Mommy doing?
Oh, Mommy's doing just fine. Of course, I had to drive her all the way to the hospital. Scott was there telling her how to breathe and everything. I better go back and check on her. It's been a hell of a night. I'll be calling back in a little while to give you an update.
Z100. 1986 was a great year for New York sports fans, especially for New York Mets fans. After the team had won the best of 7 from the Houston Astros and the National League Championship, the dream seemed closer to reality. We'd like to say thanks to the entire Mets team and organization with our special salute to the 1986 New York Mets.
Your final score is 7-6. The Mets win. Once again, your final score. The New York Mets 7, the Houston Astros 6.
Bring on Boston! Bring on Boston!
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with a crowd. We yell all night doing the Shea Met Shuffle. Hojo, let's go.
Hojo, let's go.
Say, hey, Dr. K.
Hey, Dr. K.
Don't swing. It's a knuckleball.
And on the telephone now, it's Danny or Mrs. Lee Mazzilli. Tell us about the plane coming home last night.
Nobody was in their seat. A lot of champagne, a lot of hugging and kissing. All of a sudden, everybody knows each other really well. They had card games going all over the place. They had music. All the wives were dancing up and down the aisles, and all the husbands were embarrassed. All of a sudden, all the lights go on as we're coming down the plane, and we're not looking too good, Scott.
When you landed, you mean you looked like a squeegee squat on the other end of the Lincoln Tunnel?
There's no question. My husband walked about 5 feet ahead of me.
Davey Johnson, the manager of the New York Mets. Congratulations, Davey.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
Were you ever this happy as a player?
No, Timmy, because I got 24 guys that I feel a little bit responsible for, and to see them do what they just accomplished, it really makes me feel good.
Hey, how you doing? This is JP, man.
JP!
Yeah, this is the guy that whooped his bus around that day for the Frisbee. Yeah, oh man, well I tell you should have saw me yesterday. I'm coming across Staten Island, busload of Caucasians this time, you know.
Oh no!
Driving my bus, we got the lead. When Hatcher hit that home run, I almost lost my mind. 45 people almost lost their life. I went into a blackout.
But did you whip that bus around?
I whooped it back on the road, Jack, because I was up on the shoulder. Almost took down a couple of trees. People were taking their kids out the rain.
And you had a busload of
Caucasians, they were back there hollering and screaming, said, brother, if you want to die, don't take us with you.
Mets Public Relations Director Jay Horowitz.
That dressing room was just a complete madhouse.
It was unbelievable. Champagne does sting. Everybody was singing. The wives were, walking up and down the aisle. I felt sorry for the stewardesses when we got back at the airport. The people waiting for us, and it was a nice feeling. The way our team is playing now, I just can't see anyone beating us. I really can't.
Bring on Boston! Bring on Boston! Bring on Boston! Bring on Boston! We will rock you! Carry, 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 carry! Come on! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I tell you, it's exciting, and we're going to the World Series. It's awesome. Every pitch, every play was so crucial. We felt we had the chance, and I think that the best incentive that we could have ever had was the fact that we didn't want to have to face Mike Scott in Game 7. I threw my mask in the air, and I think I hit the ceiling of the dome with it too. And I knew then we were on our way to the World Series, and it was so fabulous. I mean, it's a feeling that you cannot describe with words. And we're going to the World Series, to the World Series, to the World Series. We're going to the World Series. And we're going to the World Series.
And for the Mets, the dream was on its way to becoming reality. World Series Game 1, Shea Stadium.
The Mets' thundering bats were silenced by Bruce Hurst. Final score, Boston 1, New York nothing.
Game 2 at Shea.
The clash of the Titans between Dwight Gooden and Roger Clemens never happened. The Red Sox got 18 hits off 5 Met pitchers. Final score, Red Sox 9, Mets 3.
With New York down 2-0, the series moves to Fenway Park in Boston.
And the Mets finally showed the Beantowners why they were the National League champions. They pounded the Red Sox for their first win of the series, 7-1. It all began at the top of the first. Len Dykstra's bat connected with Oil Can Boyd's third pitch, and the Mets went ahead, 1-0.
We had something to prove tonight, and being down 0-2 coming to their park, the pressure was on us. So we answered that, and we got some runs early, and that's what we need to do is just get something going early.
Game 4, Fenway Park. The Mets got 7 scoreless innings from Ron Darling and 12 hits, including 2 home runs over the Green Monster by Gary Carter.
This ball club has just been so great all year with 108 victories during the regular season and then those 4 battling wins against the Houston Astros, and now we've evened things up. So what more can I ask for? It's just a thrill.
The series was now tied 2-2.
Game 5 at Fenway. Starting pitchers Dr. K and first game winner Bruce Hurst.
Singer Smokey Robinson opened with a classic rendition of our national anthem. But for the Mets, that was the high point of the game.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
laughs and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with from sea to shining sea.
In Game 5, Gooden wasn't good enough, while Hurst went all the way. Final score, Red Sox 4, Mets 2. The New York Mets were now one game away from elimination.
Hernandez had been there before, and he knew the Mets would come back.
In 1982, in the World Series, we were down 3-2 and came back home, and we had to face Don Sutton in Game 6 and Pete Vukovich in Game 7, who was the Cy Young winner that year. And I think I got a World Series ring on my ring finger somewhere. We won.
You guys can come back. Go get them Boston Red Sox now!
Back to New York with their backs against the wall for Game 6. The Mets knew it was do or die, and they did. Some say it was the greatest comeback game in World Series history. Final score in 10 innings. Mets 6, Red Sox 5. Thank you, Mookie.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Describe that ground ball. I haven't missed a ground ball in 2 months, but that was a hell of a one to miss.
In all honesty, I was just worried about beating the pitcher to the bag. It was a race between me and the pitcher because I don't think Buckner could have beaten me to the bag.
Good morning, Z100.
Good morning. I was wondering if you could tell me how I can get in touch with Mookie Wilson.
Mookie Wilson? Why you want to get in touch with Mookie Wilson?
Well, during Game 6, I had a bunch of my friends over, and one of my friends said that if Mookie Wilson can score that winning run in that 10th inning, he would like to kiss his butt in Macy's window.
I'll have him call you.
Monday, October 27th, 1986. Shea Stadium, Flushing Meadow, New York City. It all came down to Game 7. Mets manager Davey Johnson knew there could be no tomorrow.
Davey, we talked about it at the beginning, but this is the 7th game of the World Series.
There's no doubt about it. We know there's not going to be a tomorrow, and if what happens today will decide the world champion, and we're up for it. I knew that we were going to have to face Hurst. It's probably only fitting that we should have to beat him to be world champions.
And after 8.5 innings of baseball, the dream came true.
New York 8 runs on 10 hits. Boston 5 runs on 9 hits. They're within 1 strike. Twice they were within 1 strike of losing on Saturday night. Now the pitch on the way. He struck him out. Struck him out. The Mets have won the World Series.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1986 World Champion, New York Mets.
The dream has come true. The Mets have won the World series, coming from behind to win the 7th ball game. The Mets have won it all.
When we were down 2-0, we did the inevitable. We went into Fenway and won 2 out of 3 there, and then came back home and won the 2 ball games here. And that just shows the great character of this ball club. And we just never died. Everybody contributed, and we're the world champions.
What will stick in your mind the most?
That we were picked to win our division, and that we were picked as bad guys. We were arrogant and everything else. But I got a great bunch of guys out there, and I'm very proud of them. And we are world champions. That will stick in my mind a long time.
The dream has come true.
You know, you can't describe the feeling. I've got goose pimples. I'm shivering. It's just a feeling of elation. It's just simply amazing. There's no words to describe it.
This means everything. This is what life is all about in New York City.
And we are world champions. That'll stick in my mind a long time.
We're the world champions.
We are the champions of the world.
The dream has come true. The dream has come true. The dream has come true. The dream has come true.
And we're going to the World Series.
We live in New York, a real sports town. When we go to Shea, we can't sit down. We're crazy about Keith, Mookie, and Tupple. We yell all night doing the Shea Met Shuffle. Hojo, let's go. Hojo, let's go. Say, hey, Dr. K. Hey, Dr. K. Lenny E, Lenny E. Lenny E. Don't swing. It's a knuckleball. We never miss a chance. We get up and dance and do the Shea Met Shuffle. We do the Shea Met Shuffle on Z100. We do the Shea Met Shuffle on Z100. We never miss a chance to get up and dance and do the Shea Met Shuffle.
Well, friends, in case you haven't noticed, this year's Zoo album is just about over. Has everyone on the zoo had a good time? Yeah! Okay, calm down. Shush. All right, I'll close it now with one of my special Mr. Leonard poems. Roses are red, violets are blue. This album is over, so it's bye, buckaroos. Everybody sing.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet